Okay, we'll figure it out somehow. Figure it out somehow. Never know until you go live. Greetings, humans. Greetings, and welcome back to another fun-filled episode. Bear here, 29-year veteran. Can you believe it, people? The woods. That's where bears live. Yes, indeed. I tell you what, people, I apologize about getting a little bit of a late start here. I'm like 2 minutes late. Good to see Grant out here. Good to see Grant. And P Money. Great to see P Money. Bear is busy checking the cave for classified documents. They seem to be everywhere these days. I tell you what, Bear has no more classified documents than he should have here. That's right. Only the classified documents that he wants to have here. Yes, indeed. All right, a little bit of behind the scenes stuff here. I don't mean to get into the weeds or anything like that here with Bear. I tell you, whatever's been going around, Bear's caught just a little tiny bit of it. You know, maybe about 80% here. So we're trying to work through that. At the same time, man, oh man, I thought my computer was going bad. The battery wasn't charging. All sorts of stuff. The second monitor here wasn't working. It turned out, luckily, knock on wood here, it is the little Thunderbolt 3 hub that Beer has here. So trying to get through all of that stuff. So we will see. We will see here, folks. Probably just doing a quick kind of a fun show here for you good people out here. But man, oh man, trying to get this stuff together. That is a nightmare out here. Good to have P Money out here. Great to see P Money. All right, let's get right on into it. I haven't even written anything down. Gosh darn it! Come on, Bear. All right, let's do the thing with the thing. Got to do that. You got to do that. All right, let me find it here because if it is a Wednesday, that means we're gonna do some campaign updates, including our good friend. No, not not Nick Rambo here. For crying out loud! One of these days. Our good friend out here, Graham Nolan out here. He's got the. Oh, for crying out loud! What the hell's going on here? Do the thing with the thing. Why is this? Okay. Do the thing with the thing, and then you do the thing. There we go. There we are. I don't know why it's not working here. We'll try and figure it out here. From Graham Nolan, the Week 7 update. He says, "Good morning, Ghoul Gang." Well, good morning. Well, it's in the evening, but that's all right. He has another productive week here at Compass Comics, and he's got 2 more amazing pages here that have been colored. Let's check it out here. Let me do. Was it 4? Number 4 here. So this was the earlier one. This is the earlier one that he had penciled and inked, and now we get a colored version. Look at that hat. That's a great hat, people. Bear needs to get a hat like that. Needs to get a hat like that. There we go. So very cool. He got page 4. He's got page 4 here, and also page 5 with the what do you call that? The manatee fella here. He needs to have more scars on his face there, but very cool. I'm not sure why they had the sort of puke green background behind him there, but it looks good. It looks good nonetheless there. I think he is also doing a black and white artist version out there, so that might be something to look forward to. Not that the colors are bad or anything like that, but very cool. He goes on. Let's see. While he's busy coloring, hold on. I missed something here. Hold on. Oh, Greg sent me in 2 more amazing colored pages, and he says, while he's busy working on these first 10 pages, I'm working on finishing the script. Oh, what you say? The script isn't done? I guess not. The way he works on crowdfunding projects is to plot out the story and script the first batch of pages so they can be illustrated and shown to backers. He has the first 20 pages scripted now, and now I'm working on the rest of the story. That's his favorite part of the process. Yes, indeed. Beer just as a minor thing here, the only thing that Bear might say would be, you probably want to know what your ending is. So whatever you're doing, space battles, or maybe it's a a very tight-knit family drama or something like that out there. It's always great to have the initial idea, whatever's going on with the Matacumba key out there. Okay, all right. Well, where are we going to end in at least the book? It might be a continuation, a cliffhanger out there. Just try to figure out where you're going with it. So you have your start. Of course, you have your middle there, and then at the very end, you're saying, "Okay, there's the end. Let me work my way backwards there." So that would be the only thing that Bear might say. You might come across something when you're doing it at the very end of it. And you say, "Oh, that's a really good idea. I should have something at the beginning to kind of have it pay off here at the very end." Well, now you got to go back to the original pages and change them up and everything. That would be the. I know what he's trying to do here. He's trying to save some time there, but sometimes when you try to save time, you actually end up costing yourself time out there. So that would be what Bear has to say. Finally, the last chance, he will be streamlining the campaign page, and certain items will be coming down on Friday, people. That's this Friday. This will be the last chance to grab your 6x9 head sketch, your Compass Comics commission, or your corporate commission out there. You can become a ghost / character in the story. I hope either or there. Or a Alien Alamo. Come on, Bear. Original art out there. I wish that he would have offered Alien Alamo as kind of an add-on here because, Bear kept saying, "Oh, let me get the Alien Alamo. Oh, let me get it next time. Let me get it," and then it ended. So, Bear never got his Alien Alamo out there. So you should follow Graham here. Get these before they're gone for good out there. That's neat. He says, "See you back here next week." The best, great. Once again, one of the greats. Him and also coming up here, Aaron Lopresti, doing a great job keeping people informed of what's going on and kind of the progress that's going along with it. Comparison to something like I don't know, a Brand or what was the Huerta one? Oh god, it's been so long, Bear can't even remember the name of the dang book out there. But the Andrew Huerta one. In comparison between the two, there, I mean, Graham Nolan doing a great job keeping everybody updated here. Doing just great work here. And also, let's not also forget about. Where is it? Come on, Bear, do the thing with the thing. I know it's only one screen. It's only one screen, man. Come on, man, you can do this. Okay, and you do. Oh, for crying out loud. There. It would be helpful. It would be helpful if one of these days we would do a professional show. I don't know why this doesn't show up. There we go. There's the. Why is it not showing up? Hold on one second here, people. Do the thing with the thing, and you do that. OBS. Bunch of BS. Let's see. Okay, do that. Yes, I've got it on Aaron Lopresti's thingamabobber there. Oh, for crying out loud. Well, let's just look at some great artwork from Aaron Lopresti while Bear reads along here. I'm going to see Marco for Anthony. Good thing he's not banned here. Good thing he's not banned. Oh, where is Jiminy Cricket at? He has enough to answer for. Let's see. I was trying to figure out why my chat wasn't in HD, and then I saw it was a Bear that looks fuzzy. I am. Oh my goodness, I am. Again, apologies. I'm trying to do this on one screen, and everything else is covered up. Let's see. They're coming down on Friday the 13th. Really? There you go. Thank you, P-Money. Thank you, sir. Not a professional stream has been confirmed. Who had 10 minutes since the show began before Bear says he wants a professional show? Hey, at least we made it to 10 minutes. At least we made it to 10 minutes out here. Anyways, here is Aaron's stuff. He says, the art contest, it begins. I would show you, but I don't know, for some reason. Hey, everybody. Hey, Aaron. We have been teasing this for a while, but it's now about to happen. It would be the Wraith of God Blood Hunters art contest. Hear me here, people. He says, check out the details on the campaign page right now. Well, not right now. You gotta listen to Bear here, but when he gets done, you can go check that out. Scroll down past the story. Heading and you'll see, for crying out loud. See the art contest begins header. Also, I'm working on the cover for the Wraith of God's second novel printing campaign, which will launch at the end of January. And of course, he's got some rough concepts, but you can't see them. You can't see them, people. So if you missed out on the first book, you'll get another chance to read up and catch up on one of the hottest new comic properties of the last year. As always, thank you for your continued support of this exciting campaign. And he's got some nice, let me see if I can I do this? Can I do it? Let me see. Hold on. Let me see if we can figure this out here. So you good people can see it. Let's see here. Let me do the thing with the thing. Bear with Bear here. As he fights a head cold, the hub not working, and other things as well. Many other things. Alright, let me do the thing with the thing. Alright, that's that. Where is OBS? OBS! OBS. Alright, let's do this and do that. And which one is it? H, blah, 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 blah. Is that it? Hold on. Let's see, those pics. It looks different, though. Hold on. Is that it? Nope, that's not it. Why the heck? Okay, hold on. I just want to show it to you good people here. And Beer can't figure this thing out. Oh, that's why. It was on the last one. Yeah, that would help. That would help, Bear. That would help. Okay, let's do this and do that. Oh, for crying out loud, it's tiny. Tiny! Anyways, there we are. I apologize, people. Something's not working with OBS here. But anyways, there's some of the covers in progress for the first Wraith of God book out. Well, the second printing of the first book out there. So there you go. There you go. Some good stuff out there. A lot of blood. There's a lot of blood going on. There. I don't recall Esther being there fighting off. Maybe she was. Maybe she was fighting off the monsters there in the first book there. I thought she was. I thought she got left behind there. At any rate, some good covers out there. Some good. The first one almost looks like a Dale Keown cover there. Somewhat. Everybody's doing the Dale Keown covers out there. There you are. So anyways, there you go. From Aaron, the great Aaron Lopresti out there. Again, one of the people that kind of keeps everybody up to date with all of his stuff out here. Uh-oh, why did it not... Is it not showing it? What the heck's going on here? Okay, do the thing with the thing. Let's see, does it work? Hold on, people. I apologize. I am working on half stream here. Okay, so the stream health is doing good. Why is it behind? Why is it not showing? Okay, I don't know. Whatever the heck's going on here, people. We'll figure it out together. We will figure it out here together. Uh-oh. It has begun. The hammering has begun out here. Hammering has begun. By Peabody. Peabody picks up the baton. He says, the cricket is doing okay, but I'm going to pick up the baton and I'll bash it right over Marco for Anthony's head here. Yes, indeed. Let's see. Good to see Amy out here. Man, oh man, what the heck is going on here? Am I way behind? Why is this thing way behind? I have no idea what the hell's going on here. No idea whatsoever. Alright, anyways. Hey, Bear, how's everything in the woods? Terrible, Amy. Just so many things going on here. Trying to get rid of a cold. head cold out here. I apologize. Every once in a while I might mute the microphone if he's got a cough here. And also, I tell you what, I thought the computer was going bad. The battery was going to crap. The second monitor wasn't working. I thought, oh my god, I'm trying to wait till March to get the new MacBook Pro if it ever comes out. And then come to find out it's the USB hub out here. So working diligently, and man, oh man, what a mess! What a mess! Otherwise, Bear is doing great. Bear is doing great. There we go. And good to see Melissa as well. Great to see Melissa out there. Jiminy did ban Marco Ferrante, right? Play like a cat playing with a mouse out there. Just kind of played with Marco Ferrante out there for the entire show. And then at the very end of the show, cut him off, like right there at the kneecaps. Just psh, right there. So there you go. Yes, indeed. All right, let me see. Am I live here? What the heck is going on? Why is this thing not working so well? Anyways, I do have to give props out there to Jiminy Cricket. He came up with 1,000 subs, so very good. Very congratulations to Jiminy. Hopefully he'll be checking this out after the fact here. We shall see. There we go. There we are. All right. What the heck? Speak the English. Bear doesn't understand. That's Espanol. He has a little bit of Espanol knowledge, but not that much. All right. Moving along here, people. If OBS will work. Let's see. It is plugged in. I don't know. Whatever the heck. OBS. One of these days. Professional show. Yada, yada, yada. Anyways, got some interesting news here for you good people. Let's check it out here. That would be... Oh, for crying out loud. OBS! Okay, come on, Bear. You can get it. You can do this, Bear. You can do this. Why is it not doing it? For crying out loud. Okay, let's figure this out. Let's just go back to the thumbnail here real quick while Beer tries to figure out what the hell is going on with all this stuff. Alright, do the thing with the thing. Let's just start a brand new one here. Alright, let's do the thing. Capture. Do the thing with the freaking thing that he already did before. And it worked before, but no, not now. No, Bear. No, not in front of everybody where everybody can see all your mistakes. Every one of them. Anyways. There we go. There we are. There we go. Let's see. Does it work? Does it work? Why is it not showing up on... Well, it will eventually show up, hopefully, on your good screen out there. Bear's 3 enemies. That would be Timmy, the Postman, and OBS. OBS. OBS indeed. Yes, indeed. Italiano. Okay, I thought it was close. One of the romantic languages out there. Yes, indeed. Bear was actually watching a video talking about like this nice villa that they had above a lake in Italy out there. It's kind of, they were going through the tour and everything. It's like, one of these days when Bear ever gets out of the woods, he can just go to Italy and just kind of live out his life in a villa right above a lake out there. Yes, indeed. Oh, so you can see it. Why is it not showing up? I don't know, people. I don't know. Anyways, let's go on. That would be our story here. The TSA finds a 4-foot, quote, emotional support boa constrictor in women's carry-on luggage at the Tampa airport out there. That is coming from TampaBay.com and some fellow or lady out there. Believe it or not, the airline did not allow the snake, named Bartholomew, to come onto the plane there. There's the snake, right there, all curled up. taking a nap. The TSA administration officer found a emotional support snake in a woman's luggage at the Tampa International Airport security checkpoints, according to a Friday tweet. On December 15th, Bartholomew, a 4-foot boa constrictor, was spotted in an image from the security checkpoint x-ray. There it is right there, along with some shoes. I'm gonna guess shoes and, I don't know, maybe like an iPad or... Oh no, actually looks like a MacBook. No, wait, that's not that is it looks like maybe a purse or something like that. I don't know. Bear is not a TSA agent, so he can't say for definitively out there. The snake's owner told officers her coiled travel mate was her emotional support pet. Yes, indeed. It gives her hugs. It just wraps around tightly on her out there. The security checkpoint officers contacted the woman's airline, which said the snake was not allowed onto the airplane. Major U.S. airlines allow passengers to bring common pets, such as smaller dogs and cats, onto the plane as long as they make a prior reservation, according to policies on airline websites. Each airline has its own rules, but the furry passengers are required to be at a carrier. What? Try stuffing Bear into a carrier. Are bears emotional support animals? Bear will be your emotional support animal for, a free trip cross country. You can hug Bear and it'll be okay. You'll say, don't worry, 99.9% chance this airplane isn't going to crash. It's going to be late. You might be stuck somewhere, but it's not going to crash out there. Most airlines charge a fee, to bring a pet on board, and the carrier counts as a carry-on item. Do you stuff it above you? Is that where you put... You're walking down the aisle there, and you hear a woo, woo. It's like, something must be in the luggage rack there. Oh, it's just the carry-on cat. Just the carry-on cat out there. Some airlines, such as Frontier, also allow certain birds, rabbits, guinea pigs, and hamsters. No notice of bears, though. None of the airlines allow snakes as pets and carry-ons out there. I'm sorry, people. Tampa Airport spokesperson Emily Nips. Maybe it's Nipes. We'll go with Nipes out there. We'll say Nipes out there. Said while the TSA, not the airport, maintains records about being stopped and confiscated checkpoint items, she could not immediately think of any other odd or unusual animals that were brought onto a plane in the Tampa in the nearly 10 years she worked at the airport. During the 2022 holiday season, the TSA said that it found a cat inside a piece of a checked luggage in New York City, and a dog sent through the x-ray machine in Madison, Wisconsin. The news release states that the travelers should take their pets out of the carrier before sending the crate through the x-ray. The person should then carry their pet through the metal detector or body scanner before putting it back into the carrier. That would be kind of interesting to see kind of the full body scan where you've got the little pet. All right, Fido, put your paws up here. We need to scan you first. Gotta make sure. Of course, you wouldn't have that problem. You wouldn't have a terrorist dog on an airplane. I don't think. Usually they are good boys out there. Usually. 9 times out of 10. 9 times out of 10. Timmy is the hero of the story. What? I don't know what kind of crazy world you live in. She could have at least bought a plane ticket for the snake. Yeah, I know. Well, at least put it up in the luggage compartment there. Yes, indeed. Was just reading, Grant says, was just reading about a woman who asked the vet why her boa stopped eating and was losing so much weight. It was preparing for a very large feeding. Well, in her defense, Peabody says, I'll go on a plane with a bear for emotional support. There you go. There you go. A bear would get thrown in the cargo bay with the rest of the luggage. It's cold down there. It is cold down there. Has to be smaller than the tuck. Oh, thank you, P-Money. Does Bear have photo ID? I need to get my passport renewed here. Been neglecting that. Of course, he doesn't go to Canada that much, so that would be one reason why. Doesn't matter if Bear has the TSA Fast Pass. Yes, indeed. Bear has contraband. Jump him. No, it's just salmon. It's just salmon here. Well, I tell you, people, I was really hoping that Jiminy would come by because one of his favorite things to talk about is, of course, the crypto. Yes, indeed. But he's not here, so, whatever. It was Tom Brady out here. He was, and his lovely ex-wife out here, holding on to, how much was it? Hold on, how much was it? 1.1 million common shares of FTX out there. And Bouchon has 600, almost a million shares out there. They're not worth anything anymore, but there you go. There you go. Poor guy just lost his wife and lost his FTX stuff out there. I tell you. Yes, indeed. Taking salmon over state lines must be a not, what? No, couldn't be. Maybe international lines. Bad bears. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Yes, indeed. Yes, why is it so far behind? What the heck is going on? YouTube Studio, OBS, Timmy McTimerson. We'll figure this out, people. One of these days, we will figure this out. Yes, indeed. All right. Well, I've got some sad. I apologize, people. Bear has some sad news for you. We were talking about the last time with the crazy, just absolutely insane stuff that is going on there with Warner Brothers Discovery. They got rid of where is it here? Hold on, let me see. They got rid of oh, for crying out loud. What the heck? What's going on here? Why is this not? Oh, that's right, because it's up here. Duh. They got rid of Henry Cavill out there. Poor guy. They got rid of Henry Cavill. They got rid, possibly. Nope. Pardon me. There we go. Got rid, possibly, of Wonder Woman out there. We're all wondering, what about Batman? What about Batman out there? What's going to be happening with poor Ben Affleck? Where is he going to land? Well, unfortunately, people, I've got some really sad news for you people. Unfortunately, Ben Affleck has fallen from grace, fallen down the ladder out there, and is currently taking orders at Dunkin' Donuts out there. Ben Affleck, welcome to Dunkin'. Can I take your order, please? That's right. Poor Ben Affleck out there doing the drive-through. The drive-through out there. I mean, he's got the knack of it here. Friendly face. Very. Probably very customer friendly out there, but I mean, I tell you, you go from playing Batman to asking people if they want a chocolate mocha latte out there. Kind of a step down, out there for a poor old Ben Affleck out here. But there he is. You got to make some money somehow, and if you're not gonna be playing Batman. You can be serving drinks at Dunkin' Donuts out here. Yes, indeed. Poor guy. Fall from grace out there. Why is it still showing Tom Brady? I don't know. It's not Tom Brady. It's Ben Affleck. I promise you, people. It'll cycle through or something. I don't know what the hell's going on. Service with a smile, says Marco Fuente. Yes, indeed. He better say I'm Batman through the drive-through speaker. I don't know if he's allowed to. I think it's the Twilight Boy now. Unfortunately for poor Ben Affleck out here. I tell you, people, just a fall from grace. You win an Oscar, And next thing you know, you're serving drinks at Dunkin' Donuts. I tell you, people, that casting couch, you gotta watch out for that sort of stuff out there. Yes, indeed. Well, speaking of which, we've got some Nicolas Cage updates. The Nicolas Cage updates. This comes from the good folks out here at Comic Book. Oh, by the way, I'm sorry, I forgot to TMZ, the news leader out there, TMZ. Yes, indeed. Moving on, comicbook.com. This would be Jamie Lovett. Nicolas Cage reveals franchise. He would rather join over Star Wars. I wonder what it could be. Nicolas Cage would pass on a trip to that Star Wars galaxy far, far away, but might be willing to enlist in Starfleet. Good choice, sir. And serve on Star Trek's Enterprise. Cage is promoting his new Western film, The Old Way, and will play Dracula. Pardon me. In the upcoming movie Renfield. That is kind of an interesting screenplay out there. An interviewer asked Cage about joining the ever-growing Star Wars universe. Somewhat surprisingly, Cage isn't interested and wasn't shy about it. No is the answer, he told Kevin Polloy. I'm not really down. I'm a Trekkie, man. I'm on the Enterprise. That's where I roll. Unfortunately, Bear doesn't do a very good Nicolas Cage impression. Just imagine that. Just imagine that as a Nicolas Cageism in your mind there. I'm not really down, man. I'm a Trekkie. I'm on the Enterprise. That's where I roll. He continued, revealing he's not just an old-school Star Trek fan, but enjoys the latest trilogy of movies starring Chris Pine as well. He says, I grew up watching Shatner, and I thought Pine was terrific in the movies. He was. He did a really good job. He says, I think the movies are outstanding. Well, that might be going a little far there. I can defend certain things in some of the movies there, but not the entire thing. Oh, my goodness. Yes, indeed. Cage then explains why he appreciates Star Trek. That's right. I like the political, the sociological, to me, what science fiction is really all about, and why it's such an important genre. That's really where you can really say whatever you want, however you feel. You put it on a different planet, you put it on a different time, or in the future, and you can, without people just jumping on you. You can really express your thoughts, like Orwell in the science fiction format. And Star Trek really embraced that. Really? You can really express your thoughts like Orwell in the science fiction format, and Star Trek really... Yeah, okay. I figured it was a wagon train to the stars, but okay, Orwell, we'll go with that. I thought they got into some serious stuff. Cage left no doubt by the end of the interview. I'm not in the Star Wars family. I'm in the Star Trek family, he says. Take that. Bunch of Star Wars nerds out there. He's firmly in Camp Trek out here. That's neat. There you go. And it goes on, talks about... I thought this was kind of interesting. The film's original pitch had a screenplay from J.D. Payne and Patrick McKay, who would go on to create the Lord of the Rings Rings of Power for Amazon out there. Dodged a bullet on that one. Holy moly. It was going to be a grandfather-son space adventure. I think Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade in space. We were really thrilled about it. There we go. Well, it wouldn't be... they need to get Nic Cage in here somehow. Hopefully we can get the Tarantino written or directed Star Trek starring Nicolas Cage out there. That would be the trifecta out there for beer. Yes, indeed. Jamie Lovett. I don't know if I said that before, but comicbook.com out there. Yes, indeed. Grant says, I like both of them the same amount, just differently. Well, sir, you were wrong. You were wrong, sir. There's clearly only one better one. And clearly that's Star Trek. Star Wars is for the kids out there. I agree. Bear agrees with Nicolas Cage. Nicolas Cage should play an alien on Star Trek. It would answer a lot of questions about Cage. He'd just play himself. Just play himself. I think that would work out just fine. I don't know. He'd make a good. He'd make a good Romulan. That's for sure. He'd make a good Romulan. I think. Well, I don't know. He might actually make a pretty good Klingon. I would worry about too much face makeup there, but I don't know. They had Christopher Plummer. They had F. Murray Abraham. I mean, they had some good actors out there. So maybe one of these days in the what are they calling that? The Cruisaissance, the Nicaissance or whatever, the Renaissance of Nic Cage out there. We shall see. We shall see out there. All right, moving along here. Yes, indeed. Let's see. Oh, I thought I had. Oh, yes, indeed. Another Florida story out here. A good Florida story out here. That would be from the New York Post. Why a Florida story from the New York Post? I don't know, but anyways. Firefighters fight back for death. Ron Red Rum Death Santis plan for Florida to control the Disney district. If you weren't with us beforehand, basically a lot of brouhaha with the previous CEO with Disney there. He tried to get into telling us what to do here in Florida and the Florida politics, and Ron Red Rum Death Santis out here says, you know what, enough of that, and Disney kind of had their own, I think of it as kind of like a Indian reserve, but it's Donald Duck and, Mickey as the Indians rather than actual Native Americans out there. So he took away their sort of privilege to have kind of their own little fiefdom, as it were. The union representing Disney World's first responders is backing the Gov's plan for Florida to take control, that would be, of the Reedy Creek Improvement District. Anything has got to be better than what we currently have, says Tim Stromes. That would be the communication director. For the Reedy Creek Professional Firefighters, Local 2117 out there. Death Santis is expected to appoint a new board to control the Reedy Creek, a special district that Disney has run since 1967, people. Holy cow. The move is part of a new plan that was announced Friday on Osceola County's websites that said Florida lawmakers seek legislation increasing state oversight, accountability, and transparency of the district, which gives Disney quasi-government control over its theme park properties in Florida. It's crazy. Again, kind of think of like an Indian reservation. So you might have your state, or your country out there, province as it were, and then you might have your little Indian reservation inside of that state or province or something like. Well, they get to run their own little thing inside their little fiefdom there. So that's basically what Disney had here in Florida. Well, not anymore. There is the Death Santis right there. Currently, Reedy Creek can issue bonds, levy taxes, and oversee land use and environmental protections, and provide essential public services. The planned legislation will ensure that the Mouse House will pay upwards of $700 million in unsecured debt accumulated by Reedy Creek improvement districts, and not the taxpayers. That's the great news. That's the great news there. Gee, I wonder where all the money went. Holy cow, that is a fancy fire department there. The district is slated to be dissolved on June 1st. There we go. We got something to look forward to here, people. Under a law approved by lawmakers and signed by Death Santis, that would be last April. It followed a spat between the governor and the Mouse House over the controversial, for crying out loud, what was the name of it? Parental rights and education, I think. Stupid, don't say gay. It wasn't even called that. Somebody else came up with that name. They keep reusing it. What the hell? Which bans discussion of gender identity and sexual orientation for kids in kindergarten through 3rd grade, which they should just be learning ABCs and 1, 2, 3s there. They don't need to be learning the 25 different genders out here. or 26, whatever it is. After Death Santis signed into the law to dissolve Reedy Creek, the First Responders Union told the Sentinel that members were worried about losing certain benefits. Union leaders has since been in contact with the governor's office there and are encouraged by his track record of taking care of Florida's first responders. We really hope that this new board will bring the morale up for Reedy Creek and will make us an elite emergency service department again. Well, what happened? I thought Disney was... Oh man, Disney was just doing great. What do you mean the union wasn't really down with what was going on there? Interesting. We've got our faith in the governor that we're going to be around, and that's going to be a better place to work. Yes, indeed. There is Disney World right there. There they are. Bunch of ducks. I don't know what the hell's going on there. In recent years, union members have griped about understaffing, poor employee support. What? From Disney? No way. And that changes to the department's mutual aid policies with neighboring fire departments potentially pose a risk to Disney employees and guest safety. What? Let's see. Both Disney and Reedy Creek have called the accusations untrue. They're untrue. The union hopes Death Santis' board will not only increase the district's accountability, but facilitate communications for new union contract negotiations for firefighters and paramedics out there. Yes, indeed. So Disney, I'm not doing a really great job. They might make a nice little building out of it, but not really backing. Gotta back the union. The governor's backing the union out there. Yes, indeed. Oh, I forgot. New York Post and Alexandria Steingrad. We'll go with that. Yes, indeed. Bear does need his own district. Let's see. What would it be called? The Bear Salmon Stream Development District. There we go. Something along those lines. There we go. As long as Bear gets to have all the salmon, that's all right. Really hard to find salmon in the local streams here. You find plenty of bass. Find plenty of mullet out there, but salmon, not so much. Not so much out there. All right, kind of just something Bear saw here real quickly. Meanwhile, in California, researchers can track the GPS location of all of California's new digital plate license plates out there. Yes, indeed. No worries, no biggie deal. They also hacked into it as well, so they could just track you wherever they go. Let's see, who was this? Vice. Haven't linked Vice very often, but there you go. And Joseph Cox out there with Vice. Interesting stuff. I think I had this in the description. If not, I'll make sure to do that. Probably the next time. Maybe the next time here, Bear came across this one. From our good friends at the Canadian Center of Science and Education, which tells us, which we pretty much already knew, that the climate will change. Blew Bear's mind away. But not today. Bear is getting a little creaky in the voice here. Yes, indeed. All right, let me get off of that. Get off of this and go back to the thing. Oh, there we go. There is the thing. There we are. Let's see here. Let's see. Oh, great. All license plates can be tracked. Sounds great in this day and age where computer problems cause all flights to be canceled. Yes, indeed. Yeah, I heard that happen in Canada, too. I heard it happen up in Canada. You'd figure that you would have something better than Booty Judge in Canada there, but apparently not. Apparently they got their own Canadian Booty Judge up there. Canada's climate doesn't change. It's permanently winter. Brr. It's going to get cold here tomorrow. P-Money. It's going to get into the high is only going to be into the upper 50s, so Bear's going to have to bundle up here. It's going to be chilly. There's some commercial out, like, if you think 52 degrees is cold, then, whatever. And it's like, yeah, I'm down with that. 52 degrees. Yeah, that's pretty cold. Brr. Brr. Anywho, why is this so far behind? I don't know. I don't know. Beer's just barely making it through here. Barely making it through. Alright, well, let me see. Let me go back up to the top because we gotta thank everybody. We gotta thank Grant out here for being first. You get to be thanked first if you are first out here. That's neat. Good to see P Money. Always great to see P Money. I don't know if Marco for Anthony is still banned or not, but we shall see. We shall see. Hopefully we'll get to see another edition of both Amy and Melissa here on Drawn and Quartered tonight. Hopefully they do a show. Hopefully they become more regulars there. That would be pretty cool. I would like that. Bear would like that very much. Oh no, Marco for Anthony is still here. Oh, there we go. Very good. Very good, sir. Well, there we go. A good thing Jiminy Cricket isn't here. Otherwise, he would have jumped in at the last minute and banned you. He still could at the very last second here. You never know. You never know about that fella. You know, he gets his 1,000 subscribers, and it all just goes to his head. So, there you go. Bear's still trying to get over 200. Let's see, what do I have? Like 150, 125 or something like that. So, and there you go. There you are. Oh, by the way, if you haven't checked it out, Bear's starting to call them here. So if you do check out the archive, as we call it out here. Let me do the thing with the thing. There we go. After the show's over, go check out the old archive here. Make sure you are subscribed over there as well. If you ever happen to miss a show or something like that, you can always go to the archive and check it out there. Especially, who knows what YouTube is going to do to poor Bear here. You never know. He's always on the edge here. It's like, okay, is this the channel? Is this the show that's going to get Bear canceled out here? You never know. You never know. So we have a backup, people, just in case. Just in case out here. Yes, indeed. All right, well, I tell you, people, the voice, you people enjoy your voices. Bear hardly has a voice, and it's going right now. So he's going to have to say thank you to everybody. You know, you could spend your Wednesday doing just about anything, and Bear's appreciative that you're right here with him. You appreciate that. We do like to have fun with our friends out here. Yes, indeed. So much to say. Thanks to everybody. Hopefully you'll check us out. Hopefully Bear will be better here on Saturday. Hopefully we'll have this whole OBS stuff figured out by then. I don't know what the heck happened here. I think maybe I closed OBS and then came back to it and it lost its memory or something like that. I don't know. Couldn't tell you, good people. Couldn't tell any of you. But anyways, want to thank everybody out there. Do appreciate you. Hope to see everybody here. Hopefully here on Saturday. But you know what? All this talking and sore throats, it's made Bear hungry. So he's going to head back into the woods. So until next time, people, grrr.